This is Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Thanks for joining us again. Our guest is Neil Derry. Neil is a member of the San Bernardino County Board of Supervisors. Neil, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I want to take us back to 1978. The voters passed Proposition 13, which focused on capping property taxes. But what it also did is it sent power up to Sacramento that had been more at the local level, city and county level. Right. The new governor is looking to devolve that power back down to cities and counties. Philosophically, what do you make of that view?
From a philosophical standpoint, power belongs closest to the people, and the policy making closest to where the voters are and the people we represent are is a better place to have it, because it provides for more experimentation. It provides for a better avenue to meet the public's demands individually.
Right, and I've spoken with supervisors from many counties, and most say what you just said, that philosophically it makes sense, but there's a fear, from what I hear, that fear is that power will devolve, so the counties will have the responsibilities over psychiatric hospitals or mental health care clinics or child welfare programs, but the money won't come down.
It's not just the money. It's also the ability to manage the programs the way we feel would be best. The state, and notoriously, particularly in the education arena, has passed hundreds and hundreds of thousands of regulations. Mandates affecting how the services that are provided, and giving the money to the local schools without giving them any flexibility on how to implement it.
So are you looking to work with the administration in Sacramento on devolution proposals that will devolve power, but also devolve money and experimentation, authority?
We've actually contacted the governor's office, particularly on the welfare proposals, and asked for greater flexibility. Let counties set the rates and the benefit packages. Let us use more of them. If we want to use more of the money for job training programs to get people off of welfare sooner, those are the type of things that I'm looking forward to.
But how do we make sure, though, that there is at least a baseline? Because, look, counties have different viewpoints, supervisors come and go. We do still want to have a baseline. Would you agree?
I think they can set a baseline, but give us flexibility on the top 25 or 40% of it and allow us to reduce benefits if we need to based on cost of living or other factors in our county, and then let us use those dollars or shorten the time frames, because currently California has the longest time frame for welfare benefits at 5 years. Other states are at 2 years. So we are very generous. If we reduce that generosity a little bit, use some of those dollars for programs that could get people back to work, particularly folks on welfare, I think it would be a better program statewide.
I want to go back to funding, because it appears that the power will devolve, but not all the funding will. I mean, I think it'd be foolish to say that it's going to devolve to the point that you have enough funding. At the same time, though, it becomes very difficult under current law for counties to raise funds. You look at Proposition 26, which just passed in November, and that makes it harder to pass taxes or fees.
Right.
You need a 2/3 vote. Governor Brown has said that he is looking to allow the counties to pass new taxes or fees for dedicated programs with a lower threshold. Send that to the voters. How would you look at that proposal?
I've supported Prop 26. I think that local governments and government in general has abused the power to tax. And the power to tax really is the power to destroy, as some of our founding fathers believed. But I think if you give us the flexibility to do some things other than just raise taxes and fees, if we can be reasonable about things, and the public understands there's a real service that they'll gain from it, I don't think you have a problem getting 2/3 votes currently.
But
it's difficult,
we have lowered the threshold for school bonds. They're at 55%.
Correct.
So,
And actually, I think the 2/3 for school bonds is actually more appropriate, because there's so many communities that have fewer property owners, and the property owners get stuck with a tax bill while the renters end up
so much to
passing
talk
the
about.
taxes.
Neil, thanks for joining us. He's
My
Neil
pleasure.
Derry. I'm Brad Pomerance. Back to HLN.
Today, everything you need to be entertained is ready and waiting right inside your home. Thanks to Charter Digital Cable. Sign up and you get over 100 of the most popular channels, all in crystal clear quality and sound. Plus an easy-to-use program guide that makes it simple to find all your favorites. More drama, more news, more laughs for less. Suddenly, staying in is in again. Bring your home to life with Charter Digital Cable. Call today.